Hello, Glee fans. This is Seamus Kelly, senior editor for The Tower Light, here with your opinionated Glee review of Season 4, Episode 4, The Breakup. The most polarizing, well, maybe not polarizing, but the most intensely felt episode of Glee ever, with all the feels just everywhere being thrown around. Oh my god, breaking up, my OTP, my ship is going down! Let's talk about this episode in order, and I'm sure this will be an extra long episode, as I'm sure you can see by the time, wherever it is. So, abandon all hope, all ye who enter here. We've got a record 4 pages of notes this week, so get ready. Our episode starts off not with Klaine, which is the only thing people care about, but Tumblr bait and Angry Kid, which is setting up stuff for later. That was cool. Oh, by the way, a lot of things that people asked me to point out last week that I didn't was, Rachel's not a vegan anymore. Glee and continuity, you silly. So apparently Finn was in the most comical army in the world, where people are like, rah, 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 in his face, rah, 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 and then he shot himself. It's supposed to be hilarious, but it's just convenient writing to get him out of the army. Maybe it could have been something a little more deep, like finding out something about his dad or something, but no, we can't have that. That would be too easy. So, yeah, they're just gonna sweep all of the Finn army thing under the rug, and Rachel's like, just come to classes with me, Finn. But you are at a prestigious art school, okay? You can't just go to classes like that. But oh man, Rachel needs her man with her. Oh, she's not an independent woman, except when she is at the end of the episode. Man. And then Glee's pointing out all its faults again. But you know what? It's okay, because it doesn't matter. It's like, well, Santana, shouldn't you have gone to that thing like you were supposed to? No, but I'm just going to go to college anyway, and then you're just going to keep doing it. Whatever. And, Brittany and Santana kiss. That was cute. Yay, and oh my fucking god. Let's talk about probably the highlight of this episode. Darren Criss and Chris Colfer's acting. Damn! They just hit this out of the park. Good God, those two are phenomenal. Skipping ahead a little bit, Darren Criss singing that like acoustic Teenage Dream. Oh man, I had all the feels for that one. Like completely taken out of context. That was pretty great. And even in context, it was pretty great. So you get points for that one, Glee. Apparently they asked Darren Criss to do that, or he did it himself. He talked about it just recently on his Facebook. So, oh God. But and then that whole bit where Blaine is like texting the guy and they're cheating. So let's talk about this cheating thing, which I know a lot of people have contentions with. I was following the Glee tag on the Tumblr while this episode was airing, and a lot of people were like, Blaine would never cheat in a million years. And a lot of people were like, whoa, but Blaine, you got all angry at Kurt when he was just sending text messages. You're a hypocrite. Really? Because Blaine was all like, kind of like a little, like, you know, flustered around Sebastian or whatever. So, and it's been a couple, like, I mean, I guess in Glee time it's been like a month or two. So people are like, but they need to be faithful forever. You fans are putting all of your hopes and dreams into 2 fictional characters, okay? These are real people, all right? You know, or at least we're supposed to pretend they're real people, okay? They're not your fictionalized fantasy. They're not what you aspire to be to, I'm gonna love this one person and I'm gonna be with them forever. Shit fucking happens in life. I'm sorry that it's not a romantic fairy tale for you. I'm so sorry. I know, once again, you know, positive portrayals of gay couples on TV, awesome. I think it's really cool that we got something like this and not like a super bitchy whatever throwdown. We got some real genuine emotion out of it. So I think that's really good for people to see, you know? And honestly, Klaine is gonna get back together. It's okay, I promise. They will get back together. Just like Finn and Rachel, I swear. I don't know, it's just people. Blaine shows up to New York, and then they all go out to the bar. Doop, 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 doop. And then Rachel and Brody sing to each other. And they're all like, oh man, I'm singing to you. And Finn's like, and I'm like, shit's gonna go down. Damn. Oh, I should really never talk like that. And then Darren Criss sang like the acoustic Teenage Dream, which was super awesome. I felt actually emotionally invested. Excellent job, Glee writers. Darren Criss, they're perfect. Oh my god, like him and Chris Colfer, awesome. And then, oh, and Finn and Rachel breaking up. Who cares? Weren't they broken up already? They kept saying they sort of weren't, but whatever. And then they're having this beautiful scene, especially with Kurt and Blaine. And then Finn starts singing. I know Jared Chris joined in like a second after, but wow. I felt like there was a hard edit there. I felt like they may have cut some stuff out, which is really funny. They really need to... Oh my God. Just really, you're going to cut that scene short? All right. Cool, Glee. Whatever. I feel really apathetic towards this, honestly, except for that one song. I don't have any emotional, real investment in Glee anymore, so this is just like I'm watching it as a reviewer for you guys, and I'm not like, oh my God, all my feels. I'm sorry if you watched this video and you were thinking I'm gonna like be all like, no, Klaine, because I'm not. I'm sorry. All right, so, and then I saw these people on Tumblr just like hating the shit out of Blaine, being like, how could you break up this beautiful ship? He's a fictional fucking character, Jesus. He's not real. This is a fictional world. It's okay. They're not real people. That's the thing, is that people take some of these relationships and they act like they're real. They act like these are real people. They're not. They're not real. God. Yeah, because there was that bit where like Blaine, like he basically cheated on Kurt, you know, with, you know, physically with some random dude on the interwebs, I guess. And people are getting all pissy about that, but they're just all like, well, they should get back together through everything. Love conquers all. What? So Kurt should just say, no, you know what, Blaine? That's totally cool, man, because we're the OTP, man, so it's all good. Nah, dude, Kurt should be really mad. They're going to get back together anyway. But give him at least a few fucking episodes to be like, oh, hey, you know, I was not a fan of this. Because, thank you, Glee, it shows that, oh, you know, you did something bad, but, hey, man, we're supposed to be together, so we're going to get right back together. No, they're at least going to wait a while. So, you know, people just chill out, okay? You act like it's going to be over forever. It's not. But I did like that little bit earlier. Oh, my God, the one scene where Blaine calls Kurt, and he's like, I have it written down in my notes. It's like... He's like, oh man, I'm just gonna call you Kurt, and I miss kissing you and hugging you and messing around with you, which means sex. Bazam! Awesome. Way to get in reference to that, Glee writers. And I really liked the scene that Kurt and Finn had. It's like, oh yeah, they're brothers. Remember that? That was nice to have. I like that. And then there's that whole Left Behind scene. I get it. We're supposed to hate Kitty. I get it. Not even close to a three-dimensional character. Not even close. She's just evil, and I'm sure that was super offensive to super Christians. Remember how they added a Christian character to like appeal to Christian people, and now they're just making fun of it everywhere? And apparently everyone else was super okay going along. Why is this random Niner, Degrassi reference, why is this random Niner person leading this club that like people like Sam and shit are at? Like, what? She took over the God Squad people, I guess. Glee. So, you know, okay, yeah, just wow. And then Pedo Will is all like, hey Finn, you're not young anymore, but I'm gonna hug you anyway. Cool, Mr. Shu, that's cool. Tina got a line about a thing and they mentioned her earlier. Great job. Oh man, someone on YouTube told me to talk about this and I am totally down with that. Emma being a super badass. Because Mr. Shu's like, remember last episode when he's like, I got this thing to go to Washington and it will be awesome and I'll abandon all the kids. Cool. And then he's just like, yeah, Emma, we're going to do this, right? And Emma's like, no. He's like, but you should. Because Mr. Shu's an asshole. And he's like, but you should. And she's like, yeah, fuck no. And she walks the fuck out. Fuck yeah, Emma. Yeah. If you're watching this, you better be giving her a hand. She's fucking awesome. Yeah, Emma. That's right. You tell him. You tell him that, Emma. You get to be fucking awesome again. What's up? What's up? Yeah, you know what? Nobody likes Mr. Shu, so if it can propel Emma up, yeah, I'm all about that. Another point for you, Glee. What's up? Bam, bam. So then Brittany and Santana are having rocky times, which they alluded to 2 episodes ago. That's 2 whole episodes. They took 2 episodes to foreshadow something. Not 1, not in the same episode, 2. Damn, Glee. Damn. So I love that Santana uses the phrase, I had an attraction. I'm not gonna lie, I laughed really hard at that because it's such a silly way to describe it. And I saw a lot of people being like, well, so a smile broke them up? That's so dumb. I would actually say Santana is probably being the most logical one out of this whole bunch, in that she's saying, look, this shit's really hard. Let's not end this in an ugly way. Let's just end it right now. Wow, that actually kind of made sense. Hey, that was cool. I liked that bit. Oh, and the random band comes in to play music. They're just there. Cool guys. God. And all the people on Tumblr still, even during this scene, are like, oh, Kurt and Blaine need to get back together because I have never had an actual relationship in my life and I'm going to live fictitiously through these fictional characters. Ooh, just did a dig on the Glee fandom. So then, Angry Kid and Tumblr Bait, which, you know, I'm totally down with Tumblr Bait. She's really cool. I know Marley. And then he's all, like, he pulls out, like, a thing about, like, racism and, like, he's too black for white kids and too white for black kids. Like, that's cool. I know that's totally realistic. It came out of nowhere. I hope they bring it up again. I mean, it definitely did sort of come out of nowhere. I really hope they bring it up. That was kind of interesting. And, of course, then he's like, yeah, angry, no, horrible, racist girl, no, not having you anymore. And that was cool, and I just wrote, Tumblr Bait. That was great. So, fans, I once again wrote that fans want characters to act like themselves. Well, if I was in a relationship, I'd never want to break up. This may seem like a really random tangent, but go with me here. Some of you may be familiar with a show called Power Rangers, and a very famous ship from that of Tommy and Kimberly, the Green and Pink Rangers. I've known people who, like, they live on that ship. They live and die by that ship. When Tommy and Kim broke up on that, they were devastated. And they're like, well, it's your first love. You have to stay with them forever. That's not how the world works. That's not how the world works. I'm really glad that's not true for me. Personally, I mean, God damn, if I was still in love with the first person I loved, Jesus, I would be in a horrible place right now. God. So, once again, people, they're fictional characters, okay? And then that whole bit with Rachel and Finn, and she's like, I hated you for what you did at that train station to me. Really? Because you seemed pretty damn happy when you got to New York. Just saying. I don't really care. Jesus, just that was so dumb. So dumb. Well, we're breaking up now. Except Ryan Murphy has a hard-on for Lee and Michelle, so it's still okay, because Finn and Rachel, their love will preserve, because that wins them money. So they'll be back together, too. I guess people don't, like, get this whole way that Ryan Murphy's working. They're gonna be back together. Because it's like, oh, but you're my true love. Like, that whole thing's like, you were my first love, and I want to be with you forever. Shut up, Rachel. Just shut up. You're so dumb. God. Seriously, though, look, I get it. Rachel's naive, blah, blah, blah. Whatever happened to that whole, I want to pursue my dreams, but no, wait, no, I don't. Rachel consistently not a vegan anymore, whatever. So then they sang a song at the end. It was cute, whatever. And then, okay, so we're not coming back for a month, which means I get a month off reviews. So maybe we'll do something in the interim. So apparently there's going to be a love triangle with Angry Kid, Tumblr Bait, and New Kid, who's apparently dyslexic. Which, oh yeah, remember when I think Sam was dyslexic? I think I saw that on Tumblr. And Ryan Murphy's like, yeah, we've never done dyslexia before. Really? Because Sam? Keep it classy, Ryan Murphy. And having a love triangle, seriously? Seriously already? Seriously. Remember when Ashley made fun of me saying seriously all the time? Well, seriously. Seriously, Ryan Murphy. Come on. And everyone comes back. Mercedes is back. Mike Chang is back. Which means I'm sure the only thing we'll get from Tina is Mike Chang. Meh. God damn it, Glee. Shit, man. The only emotional investment I have in Glee is that I hate the shit out of it, I guess. So this episode, it happened. It's making a lot of people mad. A lot of people are rage quitting Glee. If you didn't do it after the end of the third season, you must be a masochist like I am. But the whole Kurt and Blaine thing, they're going to get back together again, so I'm not really too concerned. Darren Criss and Chris Colfer were awesome. Tina Watch, she said a line, and she was mentioned. Cool. If I had to grade this episode, I would probably give it, I mean, there are a lot of people who say, this is the worst episode ever. There were a lot of decent parts in it, like the stuff with Emma. It was like, fuck you, Mr. Shu. Yeah, fuck you, Will, you know. That was cool. I was totally down with Darren Criss and Chris Colfer. I've said that a million times, but all the awards to them. Damn, I feel a little dirty, but I kind of want to give this a C. I know there's a lot of dumb stuff in this episode, but I mean, it was not terrible. I mean, it wasn't super well handled, but not awful. I mean, oh, God. Man, people are probably going to be mad at me for this. They're probably going to... I really want to know what you all think. I know you all have a lot of feels for this, so please comment below. I respond to everything. If you want me to, like, talk about anything in this, like, break or whatever, because we have a month, let me know. Like, remember a while ago where I did, like, answered fan questions? Yeah, I could do that again. If you guys have any questions that you want me to answer on the camera, let me know if you want me to answer them on camera, not just random questions. I can totally do that. If you ask me something about Glee, ask me something about myself. Oh, yeah, I'm wearing a tie-dye shirt because everybody was really concerned last week that I wasn't. So it's all good. VR Troopers pendant. Yay. So, yeah, if you want me to talk about something next week, whatever, we'll see. And, God, I mean, I thought this review would go a lot longer. It's about as long as some of the other ones have been, maybe a little longer. But, yeah, that's it for this week. God, that feels really weird. I thought I would have more things to say about it. So, yeah. So, until next time, until next month, see you later.